Well, my name is Larry Moss, and I'm 68 years old. Have suffered from chronic back pain for the last 20 years. More recently had numbness in my left foot, which was very bothersome. I tried to play golf, and with back pain and numbness in the foot, it makes it a little difficult. Golf game is bad enough without the pain. I got to a point where I was frustrated enough to start asking people about what would I do, what should I do, surgery being not one of the options. And people talked about physical therapy, they talked about acupuncture, chiropractic, and I got names and numbers from everybody, but nothing really hit home until a member of our country club suggested that I come see Dana and said that this is a little different therapy. He couldn't explain it, but he just said, this is a little bit different. I think it would work for you. And then I had the interview with you, and what I liked is that you weren't treating my problem, really. You weren't treating the pain, you were treating what caused the pain. And that's unique. And you also said that it isn't just treating the problem, but that it's a lifestyle change. So it isn't just the 1 hour that we may spend together, or an hour and a half that we spend together, but there are changes that I probably will need to make for a long time to come. I embraced it, and I sit here today without back pain, without foot pain, can play golf not well. Game is worse because I got more mobility, which is a good thing. But I don't understand why it all works, but it works, and I'm fanatic about it. I do my exercises as you prescribe on a daily basis, and my lifestyle change it's been a year and a month. I mean, I spend typically in the mornings and in the evening less than 5 minutes to do the work. But that's, like I said, only part of it. It's also not just the 5 minutes that I spend, but how I sit, my posture, how I sit, and walking, and sleeping, how I sleep and how I get up. So it's a little bit of everything that just seems kind of nuts, but collectively, it all works. Yeah. Well, you get to a point when you have back pain, and especially numbness in the foot, that you'll try anything. So for a long time, I wasn't really interested in chiropractic. I tried it once. Yeah. It really didn't do anything. And I went for probably a couple months straight to a chiropractor, and I wasn't really pleased with the results. And the more people I talked to, they said, well, that's probably not the direction that you want to go. Physical therapy may be better. Many said acupuncture. And what got me hooked on you was I watched the videos. And I saw what you were doing, which was different. It was different than what the chiropractors were doing. It was different than physical therapists. It was different than acupuncture. But you were trying to figure out why I'm having the pain. Root cause of the pain. And trying to help identify what caused it and deal with what causes it versus dealing with the pain. We never dealt with the pain. We always tried to deal with, why am I having the pain? And I thought that was unique, and I thought I'd give it a shot. And as Brady will tell you, I kept a log every day of my pain levels, because I had pain in my neck, my back, my foot, and my arm. And I would keep the levels until pain levels went to zero, and I stopped keeping it. And now it's just about maintaining it. Well, exactly. I mean, I went through the sessions early on, and not a lot of them, frankly, but I went through sessions early on. I was prescribed the exercises that I needed to do, which I did and do religiously. And I don't know that I have to, but I do. I come in every time I'm in town for a tune-up. And I come in for a session, and we just go through the exercises, and Cody or Brady will just make sure that I'm doing them correctly, because every now and then you kind of get off kilter a little bit.
Creative.
Yep. I come back in, and so far it's wonderful. Yep. Well, it's interesting. I don't know. So it's neuropathy.
Yes.
And I look at it as numbness in my foot.
Oh yeah.
But
fancy term for it.
Well, but to me it was just numbness, and it wasn't really debilitating. It just was there. And I knew it wasn't good. That's not what you're supposed to have. So when I came in here for the first session, we talked about that, and amazingly, it went away rather quickly. My concern is it went away, but would it come back? And which causes you to keep doing the exercises because you don't want it back. And it was the repetitiveness of the doing the exercises that to this day, a year plus later, no neuropathy. And when I have pain in the back, which occasionally I'll have a minor little twitch, I know what to do. I go back on my exercises, and amazingly, and again, I don't understand why it works. Don't need to, because it works.